Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Yasu, and today I'm finally checking off that last Minecraft step I need to do, and that is to learn Redstone, because I am awful at it. Like I am so bad at Redstone. For context, right? This is about the most complex thing I know how to do. If I just put that there, then that there, and I go womp, I go to womp, 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 and then if I go game mode survival, I get near it, and then it deactivates it. In theory. So I thought it may just be interesting if I give myself a week to try to become a redstone master. Will it happen? Yeah, probably not. But let's check it out. Yeah, I think these are just some good things to start off with. Let's put down all my stuff. Bam, bam, wham, wham, wham. So these are all my stuff. So this connects there, so that must be some sort of connector. So does this one. So does this one. Okay. So those let's just go to it. Let's just figure it out. So buttons obviously. I think for the sake of this experiment, let's just start as far as I can. Put a redstone lamp. Cool. Simple as that. And if I hit the button, it should light up. It's not lighting up. Okay. Why is that? I'm actually going to replace the button with a lever so I can see what's going on. So keep going out here, and it stops, I think. Yeah, that looks to be. So if I put this there, it doesn't that. Cool. So that is my limit. How many blocks is that? 15. Okay. 15 is my limit. So I'm assuming if I walk across these pressure plates, they will turn the lights on. Yes, yes, no, no, no. Hmm. Okay. It looks like they give out a tiny bit of signal, but doesn't go far. I wonder. Anvils are pretty heavy. If I put that on top of it, no, of course not. But if I do that, that activates it. Only one. But if I get on it, it's two. Oh! I get it now. I get it now. So these two must be like you got to get a certain amount of strength on a thing. So if I put a stack of jungle logs on, it's only one. Maybe it's different items. Okay, maybe it's different like items. So if I go womp 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 on top of there, at some point it should start activating the lights. Gold activates it after a certain point. What causes that? Go 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, okay. So per item on the pressure plate causes that to go off. I'm guessing this is probably the same thing here. Where if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, it doesn't light up. It looks like only two of them are. Eventually, I should be able to activate that redstone light. Oh my, how am I? Okay. Wow, look at that. I lit up the light. That's crazy. No, that's honestly, that's annoying. I get why. It's like, hey, I need to get exactly like 40 entities or wottever before this thing opens. You can use that thing to get that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, that's awful. So now let's figure out what to do with these things. Repeat it. Okay, that makes sense. It probably repeats the signal. So with the repeater, I'm guessing that once the signal ends here, I put this bad boy in. Yeah, suddenly I can go another 15 blocks. Cool. That's super simple. So at 15 here, so if he's a comparator, it does light up. Does that? Okay, so it gives out one tick. What does that do? Nothing. Okay. Maybe what this does is it allows me to do offshoots, maybe. That maybe no. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'll get back to the comparator in a bit. First, I want to see what this observer does. So this observer has a face, and then it has an arrow pointing back here to whatever this red dot is. So, using my genius level of skills, I'm guessing that when something happens in front of that, No, maybe it has to be a good placement. Let me do a anvil. Let me try an anvil. Oh, yep, I see. Any sort of movement in front of it causes an issue. Okay. I wonder if I can do. Hold on. No way. No way. That's amazing. Ooh. Ooh. I've got a bad idea. I've got a really bad idea. I get it. I finally understand the power in my hands. What happens if I put two torches next to each other? Ah, interesting, interesting. And I'm guessing if I do another one on top here, it also turns off. But if I do that, it turns back on. And do, if I do this, it should power that one off and turn that one on. Uh, what did I do? Why is, why is it turned off? And it's back on. Hmm. So I can burn the signal out on a torch with too much repeated movement. Got you. Okay, cool. So it's not a permanent killing of the torch. It just delays you from doing too much stuff. For this first day, I just wanted to mess around, see what I can do. So first I started messing around with pistons, trying to make a 2x2 piston door. I was I was trying to make the redstone at the bottom, power the pistons at first. It didn't work. So instead I went back to the good old-fashioned piston under a block, torch under a block, torch under a block. But I got this kind of vibe figured out. Then I was like, you know what, man? That was pretty good. But I'm gonna mess around with some dispensers and repeaters now, see what I can do, make like a track kind of a vibe. This is what I came up with. And I was like, man, this is kind of boring. So I added some fireworks and a dispenser at the end. And here's a nice POV shot. It works. And I was like, you know what, man? I need to try out vertical stuff. So I tried blocks, didn't work. So I figured out slabs can go vertically, basically. Then I made this repeating target block thing, which is suffering in a nutshell. Then I wanted to be annoying, so I made this contraption using two observers to infinitely use a trident. And now, on day 2, I'm going to do something terrifying. I'm going to read the wiki. Okay, oh god, okay, let me get into this. Oh god, that was terrifying. Oh no. But I kind of get comparatives now. So in theory, right, if I place this book down, so yeah, when I place that down, it sends out a signal strength of 1. There's only one repeater going, and it's light up this one. Look why you're being lit up. And I'm assuming if I go to page like, yeah, look at that. It's getting lit up in the background because I'm going to that page. If I go to page 7, only 7 repeaters are going to go off. But 8, this is awful. Good, I hate you. Lantern's working. Cool. And then also there's something like, hey, if you have a power going to a repeater, then you have a greater power going to the other side. That's going to power it more, I'm guessing? I don't know. It's stupid. Yeah. So basically, it looks like it's subtractive, basically. So this one is subtracting from this signal strength, which only goes to about here. Yeah, only goes to there. When I turn the limiter off, it can go all the way to it's additive, right? So it can go to whatever the strongest signal strength is, which would be the torch back there. That's cool. And it looks like comparators are used to detect anything with change, kind of like an observer. But when I do this here, it should be get off a signal, right? Yeah. It's a low signal because there's only one thing in there. It looks to be based on what is in the top slot. So if I do that, it should go all the way up to 15. No. I don't know comparators. These make no sense to me.
That makes a little bit of sense. That makes a lot of sense. This makes no sense. Well, it's a pretty cool concept. I can definitely see the use of these bad boys.
For day two, I was messing around to see how comparators work off stuff. I tried using a note block. Turns out that doesn't work. Then I was like, you know what? I have these fancy new bookshelves. I wonder if I can do something there. I can. So I tried making this thing where you take a book out and it opens up a door. Fun fact, these new bookshelves don't get pushed by pins, so I had to replace those with normal bookshelves. For some reason, the power was going through. I don't know why. I think it's due to which position you take a book out. Depends on what signal strength you give. I don't know. But I figured out how to make it kind of work. I mean, it opens up and gives you a nice clean path to go through. So I think at the end of the day, I figured out how to make this pretty well.
Now, on day three here, I want to focus on something a little bit more fun. I want to learn how to make a flying machine, because that could be useful, I guess? I don't know. How I assume this works, right, is that the slime block carries something, which then gets pushed by another thing, and another thing pushes another thing. Is how I guess they work. Obviously, the signal, but do slime blocks carry a signal? Like, if this goes here and I do that, no, it's already activated. Does that work? I probably need like an observer here that detects movement. If I go womp, right? Because nothing's holding on to this one. Okay. Man, how does this stuff fly, man? Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. What about if I do this right? So I have a guy here with a funny guy looking into it like this. That sounded good. That sounded really good. And I have stick piston this way, and I kind of the opposite on this side. So we have a observer. Then I go one. Ooh, that was good. That looked good. That looks good. Let's try this. Look like what happened. Looks like it stopped working because of reason. Yeah, boy. I'm surprised people even figure out how to do this. Like, this is crazy. Cool, I'm gonna go here, right? Text something, then that. So in theory, right, what should happen is that should push that, and that should pull this. Maybe because it's not extended. Let me try this again. Let me just try this again. Oh! I'm a genius. I figured out how to make something move. That's so cool. And then in theory, right, if I just break this block here, it's going the other. Oh god, it's going the other way. I need to put something on this. Oh gosh, okay. Sweet. I figured out how flying machines work. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. Nice. So let's say in theory, right? I was like, oh man, I really want nothing matters. I figured out how to make blocks.
Now, for day three, I mean, I already did what I wanted to do, so I kind of goofed off here. I tried attaching blocks to give it shape, forgetting that blocks only attach to the slime block. Then I tried making a smaller one, made a fun contraption instead. When I ignored the smaller one altogether and make a bigger one again, this time trying with slime blocks, getting to move, it works. Then I forgot everything that I just learned and did this again. And then I just ended off.
Welcome back. It's day 4 now, and looks like I got a good concept on all the stuff, except for one small compartment. These guides. None of you make sense to me. Like, what do you mean I have to go here and I go womp or whatever and stuff works? Like, what do you mean? Like, what does any of this mean? So powered obviously means it needs some sort of power to power it. I'm guessing no way, that's crazy. If you go womp, sweet, that makes sense to me, definitely. And then I'm guessing detector rail, right, will power it if something goes over it. So if I go here and I go womp, yeah, it powers that one. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now, what in the ever-loving hell does the activator rail do? It wiggles. Oh boy. Does it send off a signal maybe? No, that's what this one does. Does it like knock someone out of the minecart if they're moving? Does it knock me out? Is that all it does? We also have these bad boys, like the minecart chest, minecart furnace, stuff like that. So maybe it has something to do with that, maybe? Maybe? Items in the hopper, oh boy. It goes over that, will it, like spit it out, maybe? No. You make no sense to me. Wait a second, it's not powered. I'm stupid. Okay, daylight sensor. Let's go with that then, because it's nighttime. Oh boy. Now we could do something, please. Anything. If I put that in there, we drop the item, maybe. No. Maybe we put a hopper under it and it can, like, suck out the thing, maybe. Maybe this will work. Oh, cool. This will now definitely work 110%. If I put a chest in there and it goes womp. Oh, I got it. I understand now. I understand now. I understand now. There's no interface for this one. That's fun. Maybe this I can like smelt things on the roads, like maybe some iron ore. Put that in there. No, can I put coal in there? Oh, whoa! What the? I'm just push them. That's so cool. That's so cool. It just pushes them. So I guess in case you have like a big stairway up to the top and you want to put a bunch of items in a chest instead of carrying them, you can use this instead. Because you know, shulker boxes don't exist. Okay, I'm kind of being sarcastic here, but I guess early stages you wouldn't have a shulker, so this can be like an alternative. It only costs you an arm and a leg of iron to make it instead. It's cool though. That's sick. I didn't know what to do here. I kind of already learned what they do anyways, so I made a track with activated rail, and it's been way too long trying to figure out how to have a push piston push you off once you get taken off of the activated rail. It's honestly embarrassing how long it took to get this down. Now, for day 5, the last day, I wanted to make a 3x3 piston door because I think they look cool, and I felt like I understood how redstone works to a point. So first I figured out how pistons carry redstone between each other. Don't worry, the position got changed like 10 times, it's not important. Then I tried to figure out how I'm going to push a block from the side to the middle to get that middle block out. I tried having it pushed from the side with the redstone block. It was kind of weird. I don't know what I was doing half the time. To the other side, because, you know, one side doesn't work. The other side should definitely work. I have observers, so I tried doing some fun things here. I got this to work, kinda. Kinda. Not really. Turns out I had redstone on top of the observers, which was causing some issues, so once I get rid of that, it should hopefully work. I'm guessing that's why I'm building stuff. Then I was like, let me make this look kind of like a caved-in thing. I don't know. My brain was not in a building mood. It was like, I'm going to focus on redstone, and this is kind of what I came up with. I did it. I don't know what this is. It's not pretty, but it works. I had this bad boy, and oh, bam, it's so sick. It's pretty sick. I had this one. Oh, bam, it works. There's a bunch going on here. I'm gonna be honest. We have like observers going to the pistons to power them. It's kind of the same at the bottom kind of vibe. We have this going down to both levers because I can, I guess. Oh, I mean, I did what I came out to do, and I somehow made a 3x3 door. Look at this thing. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Basically, what it is, I'm not going to go down there and risk touching the redstone, but it's two pistons here and a piston here and here. I'm pretty sure, right? No. Yes, maybe. No. I have no clue. I'm going to be honest. So we have a piston here and here, two pistons here, three pistons here, three pistons here, and then two pistons here. These two push in. This goes up. This pushes in. Push goes up. That one goes up. These two go in. Those go down, and it makes a door. Honestly, I mean, for completely BSing the door, I'm pretty proud of it. I love it. I love it. Well, thanks for watching this video, y'all. I think I can clearly say that I am definitely a redstone master. Yeah, definitely. 100% redstone master. I mean, look at what I did. I did stuff, I guess. Woohoo, I'm the best. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, good luck, Godspeed, and good night.